Alright, what is up guys, Bryce here, and today we're going to be going ahead and we're going to be doing some scooter life hacks. These are just simple things that will keep your day riding, you know, make it more successful, just to make it a lot easier on you in the long run. But yeah, so the first hack is to wax the bottom of your deck before you go out and ride, or when you ride in an indoor park. One of the indoor parks that I like, the indoor park that I ride at, they don't allow you to wax anything there. So if you wax the bottom of your deck before you leave, just like this, you just take some wax and go along the bottom of your deck. You, number one, will have wax on the bottom of your deck and it'll be ready to go and you'll be able to slide. And number two, if you're ever out at a spot and you forget your wax, and you ever forget your wax, then you'll have wax on the bottom of your deck. You can just take your deck and just kind of rub it along, the ledge or the rail or like the curb that you're trying to grind. So that's another thing that you can do. One other thing that you can do is, instead of buying wax, you can make your own wax. So these here are things that I have made myself, these two things of wax, and then this here is wax that I haven't bought. And really, you can just feel how much more buttery the wax that you make yourself is. And so if you just buy your own wax, then it'll be a lot easier in the long run. I'd recommend making a big brick of it like this. It used to be like a really big brick that was probably like this big, and I used, like, before the weather got all bad, I was riding so much. You guys have probably seen this in one of my other videos, but the weather's been so bad lately that we can't even ride, like, whatsoever. So yeah, that's the one other reason. The next life hack is for Cali slides. If you're learning Cali slides, you can go ahead and take wax and put it, you just go like this, and put it on the bottom of your wheel and go ahead and go out and try some Cali slides. Jacked Off has a couple of videos on how to do, or there's a couple of videos out there. Jacked Off has done one on how to Cali slide. Yeah, so the next life hack is for too much wax buildup on the bottom of your deck. Now, I know I said you wax the bottom of your deck, but a lot of the time it can build up too much. Mine isn't built up a lot, but the main idea is, I don't want to do it to mine because mine isn't built up at all. The main idea is just, you take a credit card and like an old gift card, and you can just swipe it along the bottom and you just scrape all the wax off. Don't do that inside because the wax will just go everywhere. So you go ahead and just push down and scrape down. You can even buy, if you snowboard, there's like wax scrapers, because when you wax your deck, you gotta scrape the wax off after, or when you wax your board, sorry. So this same thing, just with a credit card, just go along the bottom of it. I'd use a credit card because it's a thinner layer of wax, it's not as thick. You can even use a coin and just scratch the bottom of your deck up. That always works. So yeah, that's another tip. Tip number two is, or sorry, not number two, I don't even know what tip we're on, but the next tip is, if you have a new deck, wax the bottom of it and just rub it all against curbs. Do 50-50 slides if you have a flat deck like this. Do a lot of 50-50s. Just like rub the scooter along doing 50-50s. I know a lot of people think, oh yeah, well, it's a nice brand new deck. No, it's not. Like, the reason you have a scooter is to make sure that you can ride it and like progress in your tricks. So you're just gonna you know, rub your deck all along like a curb or a rail or something. So yeah, another tip is to help your wheels spin faster. Not everybody's scooter is going to be dialed, so you can hear this. My back wheel is pretty loose to the point where I can actually see, or kind of see, yeah, I can see the, to the point where I can see the actual wheel moving. This is because I loosened it, and if you look here, that's my front wheel with just a little push, and then that's my back wheel with an even lighter push. So it just spins a lot, you know, just nicer when they're a little bit looser. Just make sure they're not so loose that, you know, your wheels are like gonna fall off, obviously. But yeah, that pretty much does it. If there's any tips I could give you guys, is that if you're riding street, try using a flatter deck like I have here. I got this scooter and I didn't even know really the difference between street and park was because I was just starting out. Then I realized that, like, you know, I was more into street than park. Sorry about that. I was more into street than park. I didn't really like going to parks. So I just found that it just so happened that I ordered this deck on a Lucky Custom. So yeah, just make sure your deck is like flat. If you're riding street, that's one tip. If you're gonna ride street a lot, like every day, invest in a good pair of wheels like Root Industries. I'm so tired, I'm sorry guys. Invest in a good pair of wheels because the road will tear up your scooter. Jack Doth rode these. He actually has a new setup now. But yeah, like, don't go out and order like some just really crappy wheels that are gonna wear down really, really easily. I'm not dissing any companies, but just, you gotta stay away from some companies. Like, Proto's good, Root Industry, obviously, they're good. You know, Envy's good. Just stick with brands that, you know, are well known, because if you don't, then your wheels are gonna wear down a lot. Like, take a look at Sean Desi's wheels. I'm not saying they're bad wheels, but like, your wheels are gonna end up like his in like 2 weeks of riding. So yeah, that's really the only thing I can say for you guys. Here's some like just tips and like life hacks for scootering. If you liked it, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. I'm gonna try and hit 20 subscribers by the end of the month, so that should be pretty good. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.